Hey guys, Ian from Tentworld in Ipswich. Let's talk about the Oricom Tyre Pressure Sensor. We're going to go through all the features today, a couple of details on what you need to know when running this, and what sort of life you're going to have when you're on the great camping adventure. Okay, so with the tyre pressure sensor that we've got here, it's like the box does give the best display on what we're actually looking at there. So you've got not only tyre pressures, but tyre temperatures. So you can use all different types of units of measurement. So PSI, it's like bar. You can go from Fahrenheit to Celsius as well. It's like with the actual unit itself, it is quite compact. The main thing to actually look at is it does have a little solar panel on the back there, which keeps it charged. So if you actually put this up on the dash, it'll recharge on the sun. It's like with the smart technology that it has in it, it will actually only turn on once you go above about 15 kilometers an hour. So if you're going through your supermarkets and like little car parks and things like that, it'll actually be saving the battery. So once you're actually up to speed on the road, it'll kick back in, keep going. And it's like with that, it'll actually have a fairly long lifespan. The lifespan of these little sensors, on the other hand, it's like you're going to get probably about 2 years out of them. They just have a little button battery on the inside. And the best thing about these compared to some of the others, they actually just screw on to your actual tyre valve. So all the information it's getting is easy to access. And you don't actually have to see like an actual tyre specialist to put anything into the actual tyre. So with the unit itself, it is IPX7, once again, same as most of the other Oricom gear, which means that it's fully waterproof. It doesn't mean that you should be pouring water in your car though, obviously, because you don't want to mess up everything that you've got in your whole entire system when you're going around Australia. So with this unit, it's like we're going to go through a few of the basic features. So it does come with a charging cord in case you do want to plug it in and actually have it hardwired in. It's like you should not need to do that because you'll just put some tape, 3M tape or something on the bottom, hard mount it into place, and that's it. You'll be able to cycle through on the top. There's a couple of little buttons with the system specifically. So when we're looking at here, it's like when you put on a new sensor onto the tire, it'll come up with just 2 straight lines. It's like once it starts getting the actual information from the sensor, so this one here says rear left, the RL. It's like once that'll happen, it'll come down on the bottom left one. It'll flash a couple of times before it finally gets all the information it needs after probably a minute or 2. It's like you do that with all 4 tires. It's like with these guys here, you can buy the new actual sensors. You can get up to 6 more, so you can have 10 sensors all the way around. So if you have a massive caravan, it's like you're towing just a little box trailer. No matter what your setup is, it'll come up with the information. It'll continuously log it and float it through. It's like it'll be completely live. So whatever the tire pressure is at the time, will tell you the tire pressure it is as it goes. It's like you'll be able to work out what the actual best tire wear for your car and like van is, depending on what tire pressures you put in there, because you should only see a limited raise in tire pressure on the go. So with the unit itself, you will have a couple of sensors. So you'll have high pressure and low pressure sensors. That'll be an audible alarm as well as the fact it'll flash. You will have other fail safes as well, which we've got down the bottom there, which is high temperature. So usually as a tire is failing, it'll lose pressure. It's like it will heat up quite substantially, especially if the side of the tire starts getting flat and starts getting soft and actually starts flexing a lot more. So this will tell you that as well. So if you have any questions about the actual safety or the actual pressure of your tires, if you think you've got a slow leak, this thing will pick it up a lot earlier than you will actually driving the car. Thanks for watching today, guys. If you do have any questions about any of the Oricom gear that we've had on today, it's like feel free to come in store, jump online, and happy camping.